like to be happier in your lives? Obviously, everyone. We all wish to be successful and happy. We all want more money, better health, greater relationships. But not every one of us can achieve what we want. And when we don't get it, what we do is we blame. We blame ourselves, we blame the others, we blame the circumstances. And in this process, what happens is we lose the key of our happiness in the darkness of ingratitude. That all our life, what we do is we wander and we stumble in the darkness, never once making an attempt to find a light to take us out of that darkness. Today, I am going to talk about this book, The Magic, that acted as a light to help me find my key of lost happiness. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, a couple of years ago, even I was drowning in this darkness of ingratitude and I complained about everything in life. So I was sad and lonely and there was no one and nothing to guide me. The problems in my life started getting worse and worse. Then in November 2012, I was walking along the streets of New Road when in NAC, I saw this book on display by a street vendor. I had no idea what this book was about, but since it was written by Rhonda Byrne, the lady who has written and made the phenomenal movie The Secret, I felt that this book was definitely worth a read. And as soon as I read the first few pages of the book, I realized that the magic stands for gratitude. And this book offered a set of daily practices to be followed that, if followed with full faith, promised to make things right. Now, I was a bit skeptical at first because there are lots of books in the market and they don't really transform your life just by reading it. But I decided to give it a try anyways. What was there to lose? All I had to do was do exactly what this book told me for 28 straight days. So the first thing I did was make a gratitude journal. And in this journal, every single day I wrote down 10 things I was grateful for. It could be something as big as money or my parents, or something as small as finding a space to stand in a crowded bus. Then I found a rock that I call the magic or gratitude rock, which I hold in my palms every night, think of the best thing that happened to me during the day and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I even carry this note in my purse. This note says, thank you for all the money that I've been given throughout my life. And every time I pay a bill, I write down, thank you, paid, at the back of the bill. Now, as soon as I started doing this, I started feeling better because obviously I was focusing on the good things in life, so it was bound to make me happier. But besides that, things started to fall into place. I was unemployed and all of a sudden I got this opportunity to teach international business. I wasn't very comfortable teaching this subject, yet I continued to be grateful. And within 3 months, I found a dream job to teach life skills to school kids. And once I wanted to donate money to a school, and out of nowhere, I got a writing contract that paid me exactly the amount of money I was looking forward to donate. And then I decided to study counseling psychology, and as soon as I did that, I got a call from my ex-employer saying that I still have a Provident Fund refund, and that amount exactly covered my cost of education. Apart from that, I was quite lonely and I constantly complained about it. But as soon as I started being grateful, I met like-minded people. Despite that, there was still this emptiness of finding a special person in my life. So I just told the universe, thank you universe for making that special person for me. Miraculously, I found that special someone in a friend I'd known for more than a decade. He was exactly the kind of person I wanted. But then we were just friends and he was the studious type, never really into getting into relationship. I still said, thank you God because he loves me so much in full faith. And lo and behold, within a week or two he proposed. And right now, we're very, very happy. Now, we could say it might have been a coincidence, but one thing can be a coincidence, two things can be a coincidence. How can a series of events be attributed to coincidence? And I am not the only one receiving the benefits of this book. There are thousands of people all around the world who received the benefits from it. And if you don't believe me, you can just visit the website www.thesecret.tv and click on the stories page, where you will find a girl from India thanking because she found her dream job, someone from New Zealand who found his soulmate, someone from Africa who cured a chronic illness just because they followed the rules of gratitude as outlined in the book. The benefits of gratitude is apparent even through scientific researches. One research by Robert Emmons, professor from University of California, Davis, has concluded that gratitude results in more happiness, better health, better relationship, and increased life satisfaction. And even the Holy Bible outlines and stresses the importance of gratitude when it says, whoever has gratitude will be given more and receive abundance, and whoever doesn't will lose even what they do have. Now, all of you may think, I'm already a grateful person. I thank when people help me, so why should I read this book? But this book doesn't just talk about gratitude for courtesy's sake. It tells us about the deep and profound truths of gratitude and makes gratitude a way of life. And I'm confident that anybody who will follow the 28 days practice of this book will see the miraculous results. Just like me. But don't believe in me. Don't even believe in the thousands of people who've experienced the miracle. Don't even believe in the researches and scriptures. Believe in your own experiment. And the only way to experiment it is to read this book and follow diligently the practices in full faith. And that is the only way you will understand what I am talking about. And I'm sure that you too will have a magical life, and then you too can say, yes, I have found the key to my happiness, and this book was the light.